નમસ્કાર, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી. Student, today we are going to start Standard 6 Social Science, Chapter number 9, The Earth, Our Habitat. Today our topic is seasons. As the Earth is titled on the axis, one by one, North Hemisphere and Southern Hemisphere come in front of Sun. The rays of Sun fall straight on north or south of equator. Thus, there is difference in day and night. In the areas where sunshine is for longer time, they experience summer, whereas the area the sunshine is for shorter time, they experience is winter. Seasons directly affect human life. So for that we can say the earth revolves around the sun and keeping its own axis. So and also same direction. So both the hemisphere, north hemisphere and south hemisphere, face the sun alternately. The sun rays fall vertically, means directly over that hemisphere. Which face it, the vertical rays give more heat. So days is become longer, and so it is called as a summer. And the sun rays are slant over the hemisphere, so it is also like short time. So it is, we feel it like a winter, and there is night is longer and day is shorter. This way, when it is summer in the northern hemisphere, it is winter in the southern hemisphere. This way the cycle of season continue on the earth. Next one is Uttarayan. The direct rays of sun begin to fall towards north of equator. Thus, northern solstice occur on 22nd December. Sun enters Makar Rashi on 14th January. So it is called Makar Sankranti. Solstice means either of the two time of the year at which the sun reaches its highest or lowest point in the sky. From the 22nd December onwards, the direct sun rays start shifting from the Tropic of Capricorn towards north, so towards the equator, which is called Uttarayan. Next one is Dakshiyan. From 22nd June, the direct rays of the sun shift from Tropic of Cancer towards south of equator. It is called Dakshiyan. So in short, we can say from 22nd June, vertical sun rays shift from Tropic of Cancer towards the south of the equator. This one is called as a Dakshiyan. Now next one, our topics is equinox. First we understand what is the meaning of equinox. The time when the sun crosses the plane of the earth's equator, making night and day of approximately equal length all over the earth. So let's start. Sun and the equator intersect each other, means cross each other twice in a year. This intersection is called equinox. During equinox, sun moves toward northern hemisphere. So from 22nd March, length of the days increase and night become short. On 21st June, longest day and the shortest night is experienced in northern hemisphere. As the sun moves towards southern hemisphere from 24th September, length of the day start increasing and night become shorter. On 22nd December, days are longest and nights are shortest in southern hemisphere. During the year of 21st March and 23rd September, sun rays fall straight on equator, because of which nights and days are equal. It is called equinox. Sun and the equator intersect each other twice in a year. The day on which they intersect each other is known as the equinox. The sun shifts northwards in the northern hemisphere, so the length of the day increase in the northern hemisphere after 22nd March. On 22nd March, nights become shorter, and 21st June. On 21st June is the longest day and shortest night of the year in the northern hemisphere. With the sun shifting southwards, the day become longer and night become shorter in southern hemisphere. December 22nd December is the longest day and shortest night of the year in the southern hemisphere. During the year, the sun rays fall vertically over the equator on the 21st March and 23rd September. Hence, the days and nights are equal on these days, which are called equinox. Now about leap year. Since 1 year of Earth is 365 days and 6 hours, but it is difficult to calculate 1/4 of the day, so we count year as having 365 days. In order to compensate means remove or reduce the bad effect or something. Remaining 6 hours are added to the month of February every 4 years. February has 29 days in place of 28 days. We call that year leap year. So in short, we can say 1 year of the earth consists of 365 days and 6 hours. 6 hours constitute 1/4 part of the day. It is difficult to calculate. So a year is calculated to be of 365 days. The remaining 6 hours of the every 4 years are adjusted in the month of February. By adding 1 day more, 29 days are calculated instead of 28 days. That is why February has 29 days in every 4 year. That year is called as a leap year. Now next topic is eclipse. We get light from sun and moon. Sun is self-illuminated and shines brightly, while the moon is illuminated with the light of the sun. Illuminated part is seen on the earth on difficult days, an occasion when moon or the sun seem to be completely or partially disappearing because of one of them passing between the other and the earth. In such situation, it is eclipse. The meaning of eclipse is an occasion when the moon or the sun seems to be completely or partly disappear because of one of them is passing between the other earth. So we get light from sun and moon. Sun is self illuminated, means self decorated or shine light. So sun have own light, it is brightly, and while the moon is illuminated, but moon have no own light, so it is getting from the sun. And the part of seeing the earth different days, an occasion when the moon or the sun seems to be completely or partially disappearing because of one of them in passing between the other and the earth. In such a situation is called eclipse. Next one is solar eclipse. Moon is close to the earth. It revolves around the earth sometimes. While revolving, it comes between sun and earth. At this time, as the shadow of moon constraints, sun is not visible. This event is called solar eclipse. As the moon is very small as compared to the sun, it cannot cover whole sun. Thus, solar eclipse cannot be seen all over the world together. Solar eclipse occurs on no moon day, but this event doesn't take place on every no moon day. Moon is close to the earth, it revolves around the sun. Sometimes while revolving, it comes between sun and earth. As this time, as the shadow of moon constraints, meaning of constraint is something that limits you. So as we all know, our earth is revolving around the sun while the moon is revolving around the earth. The moon is satellite of the earth. It revolves around the earth. See here, moon, it's revolve around the earth. It is also nearest celestial body of the earth. While rotating the earth, sometimes it comes between earth and sun. Earth and sun. So at that time, sun is not seen. This is called solar eclipse. As the moon is much smaller, our moon is much smaller than the sun. In comparison to sun, moon is smaller. It cannot cover the sun completely because its size is very small while the sun is very big. As a result, solar eclipse is not seen all over the world. Next one is lunar eclipse. Moon gets light from the sun. Thus, if the sun rays going towards moon are obstructed, meaning of obstructed means to stop something from happening by the earth, then that part of moon remains dark. In nutshell, that much part of earth's shadow falls on moon. This part is not visible to us, which is called lunar eclipse. Such event occurs on full moon night, but such events do not take place on every full moon night. Here also one picture giving the moon. Here is the moon and the earth come to front side. So in before picture we see that sun is here and earth in the between moon came. While lunar escape, the moon come to back side because it is revolving around the earth. The moon get light from the sun. Sun from moon is also get light from the sun because sun is self illuminated. So when the earth comes in the between, the sun rays going towards the moon, the shadow of the earth, this is the black part, the shadow of the earth falls on some part of the moon. See it, the black shadow of the earth, it's come some part of the moon. That part of the moon is not seen by us. We cannot see this because the earth shadow come on the moon, so we cannot see that one part properly, which is known as the lunar eclipse.
Thank you for joining us.